So in this lesson, we're going to learn how to say my and mine in Portuguese. Unlike English, these words can be either masculine or feminine, depending on the noun. If you've never seen my videos before, be sure to click on the subscribe button so that you can get all the notifications for my next videos. So let's get the lesson started. Now, my and mine are two different words. My we use before the noun, and mine we often use after the noun. Now in Portuguese, we have both of these two, but they're very easy, believe me. You're going to find out. I mean, one of the words is minha. It's almost like mine, but it's the other word that trips people up. So let's take a look at what word that is. So these possessives agree in number and gender with the object. So what this basically means is whatever the object is you're talking about, then we're going to have to use the correct gender for that object. There are some key phrases here for you to learn. After you've learned these key phrases, you can introduce new nouns and you can change them accordingly. So let's take a look at the words first for mine and my. Let's start off with my. O meu. Repeat. O meu. This is masculine and this means my. A minha. A minha. This is feminine and also means my. So let's take a look at this in use. O meu irmão é simpático. O meu irmão é simpático. That means my brother is friendly. So the word brother is masculine, so we use o meu irmão. A minha irmã tem 25 anos. A minha irmã tem 25 anos. And this means my sister is 25 years old. Sister is feminine. A minha irmã. Now you will notice that we've been using the article here. So we've been saying a minha irmã, o meu irmão. That's because in European Portuguese, we use the article before the possessive. So we basically say the my brother, the my sister. So if we want to talk about our brothers, we would say os meus irmãos. Os meus irmãos. So everything becomes plural. Os and meus, both are plural. Os meus irmãos. I think of it like poetry. It's good that you think of it like poetry too. We could also say as minhas irmãs, which would be my sisters. So let's go through these again. O meu irmão. A minha irmã. Os meus irmãos. As minhas irmãs. Sorry if that's a bit quick. I really need to learn how to slow down a little bit. So let's take a look at another plural here. Os meus pais viajam muito. Os meus pais viajam muito. My parents travel a lot. As minhas chaves estão aqui. As minhas chaves estão aqui. So now we're going to take a look at the word mine. And this is going to come at the end of the phrase normally, because we will say this book is mine, or we might ask a question, is this book mine, for example. Now, in this case, we use the same words, but we simply drop the u and the a. So let's take a look at this. So we just say meu for the masculine, mine, meu, minha for the feminine, minha. Este café é meu. This coffee is mine. Este café é meu. Esta mala é minha. Esta mala é minha. Estas chaves são minhas. Estas chaves são minhas. These keys are mine. When we ask a question in Portuguese, we do not change the order of the words. So if I want to say, for example, are these keys mine? I would still keep the same word order. I would just say it slightly differently. So for example, it would be something like this. Estas chaves são minhas is the phrase. The question would be, estas chaves são minhas? So let's try it again now with a masculine form. Estes bolos são meus. These cakes are mine. But we could change this to estes bolos são meus. So we're not actually changing the word order there. It's just the way we say it. So the takeaway from this is the masculine for my, what is it? O meu. The feminine is a minha. Now the word for mine, all we do is we remove the article and we're left with the masculine, which would be meu, and the feminine, which would be minha. This is really not that difficult. All you need to remember is that we do have the different genders. With regards to the plural, just remember this simple rule. When things are plural, it all goes to plural. So if the noun's plural, meus is going to go to plural, or minhas, depending. O meu carro, os meus carros. I wish. A minha casa, as minhas casas. I also wish. So I hope you got something useful out of this lesson. If you would like me to do any other lessons, let me know in the comments below and I would be glad to assist. Subscribe so that you get the notifications when I publish a new video. So thank you very much for watching and see you next time.